Well, you've probably heard the term father knows best, but that might not always be true, especially when it comes to money matters. Justin Halverson from Great Waters Financial is here with more on that fatherly advice for all listening up. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Dawn. Glad to be here.
So this is interesting. A lot of us, I think, have the bulk of our financial knowledge from our parents. That's the only people we knew to listen to when we were young. How much of that should we still take heed to and take to heart?
Well, you know, we're all dealt a different hand, and some of us have parents who gave us a great financial, example and great advice.
Right.
For example, my dad just retired, and some of the mistakes we'll talk about today, he didn't make them, and he did everything right, and he's on the right track. But unfortunately, some of us got bad advice from our parents, and we've got to overcome that, and we'll help people do that today.
Yeah, okay, so let's start with spending too much. I think everybody can relate to this one for sure.
Absolutely. No matter what financial advice we got from our parents, we need to get our budget in order. And so we have to ensure that we have more coming in than going out. And so getting a plan in place to have your budget in place, knowing exactly what those expenses are, what your income sources are, and if you're spending too much, you need to address that. Don't let those credit card balances rack up. Get a plan to pay those down, pay them off, and put more money towards long-term savings.
Yeah, big time, because it'll be better for our future.
Absolutely.
For sure. I haven't heard of this one. What is lifestyle creep? What does that mean?
Well, lifestyle creep is this trend that happens that when we get a pay raise, we get a promotion, we make more money, instead of saving more, instead of investing more, we end up spending more. And we get a new car, we get a bigger house, and basically as our incomes rise, our expenses rise, and we never really get ahead. And so really finding a way, hopefully you're going to continue to get raises and promotions, plan for that, but plan to use that for long-term investments and savings. Yeah, treat yourself a little bit, but don't blow all that extra money.
Right. Don't say just because I got a 2% raise, I get a bigger house that I'm paying 2% more on, because it's not going to help you out.
Exactly.
Long run. All right. Let's talk about approaching retirement. And even when you're younger, you should start thinking about this.
We have to. I always say it's never too soon or too late to really get ready for retirement. But the sooner the better when it comes to retirement planning. So the more we can save, invest, and get ourselves on track to have income sources that can replace our expenses in retirement, that's very important, but also considering things like tax planning. The majority of boomers and retirees today have a lot of their money saved in pre-tax qualified retirement accounts like 401ks, 403bs, and IRAs. Well, the challenge with that money is it's not really all yours.
Right.
The IRS is going to get into that for at least 10, 15, or 25% or more. And so having a plan to maybe consider Roth conversions and IRA spend downs and things of that nature can be very important. And also considering estate planning as part of a comprehensive financial and retirement income plan is extremely important.
I've heard we have to change the way we think about it. Don't just dip into it, because it is not all ours.
Correct.
And we need to wait. Okay, very good. But also it seems like there are fees left and right these days, additional fees here and there. What do we do with this situation?
Well, we have to, number one, be aware of them. Some of the basic fees, bank fees, ATM fees, late fees, I think those can all be avoided just by understanding them. Automate your bill payments so you can avoid late fees.
Yep.
Don't overdraft. I mean, those are just things that common sense we can take care of, but what about investment fees? The majority of Americans think their 401ks do not have any fees. And on some plans, it can be 1%, maybe up to 2%, and every percentage point or portion of a percentage point you pay in fees is less money that you have for the long term.
That's right.
So be aware of your fees and determine if you need to make some changes and get into more of a cost-effective investment vehicle that's better for you and your long-term goals.
Okay, very smart. I didn't think about investment fees. That's very important.
Absolutely.
What about insurance? Most of us have it. It's necessary.
Yes.
What does it mean for our financial future?
Well, there's a number of different sides of insurance. On the Father Knows Best theme, I just showed you a picture. I've got 6 kids.
Yes, beautiful, gorgeous kids, too.
Thank you very much. And so as responsible parents, we need to consider, God forbid, if something should happen to us, would our family be okay? And so life insurance is the primary vehicle that can help, provide income and provide assets that would be there if we're no longer there, providing the resources that we bring in through our work or through our businesses. But on top of that, we need to have adequate health insurance, maybe disability insurance. If you're not dead, but you're just disabled, you're not able to work, would you have income coming in to pay your bills so you don't have a financial catastrophe? Make sure you're adequately insured to protect yourself and your family for the long haul.
So important. Think about the future. All right, Justin Halverson from Great Waters Financial, thank you for sharing some really important good tips this morning.
Thank you, Dawn.
Appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too.
And of course, for more information, go to greatwatersfinancial.com.